This has been a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source. ABC News, now traveling to all 50 states in 50 weeks in search of America.
Saving Private Ryan, presented uncut Saturday 8/7 Central on ABC.
Ryder in the storm. Winona is now a convicted felon, and we examine what the two-time Oscar nominee faces as she's drawn deeper into the criminal justice system. Good evening, I'm Michelle Tuzzi.
I'm Mark Brown. Here's the latest at 11 o'clock. 3 charges, 2 guilty verdicts, and accused shoplifter Winona Ryder stands convicted by a jury of her peers.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Winona Ryder, guilty of the crime of vandalism.
The actress was found guilty of grand theft and vandalism, acquitted of a burglary charge. This in connection with the shoplifting of more than $5,000 worth of high-fashion merchandise from a Saks Fifth Avenue store. Prosecutors say they will not ask for jail time for Winona Ryder. Instead, they're going to ask for probation, community service, and restitution.
Most shoplifting cases like Ryder's are settled by a plea bargain before they head to trial. So why wasn't the actress and her attorney not able to strike a deal before the jury had its say? Our David Ono is live in Studio City, where he spoke with one legal expert about the strategy. David?
Town, in fact, at this Studio City newsstand, anything with Winona Ryder's face on it has sold out. But now that we know the outcome, so many people are asking, how could a situation so humiliating even be allowed into court? We talked to one attorney who has some experience with celebrity cases. Here's what she thinks.
Served to have admitted the mistake and said, let's move on.
Celebrity attorney Deborah Opry answers the question so many have asked. Would it have been better for Winona Ryder to have admitted a mistake and keep this embarrassing case out of trial?
I genuinely believe that Winona probably believed it wasn't a big deal. And I believe at some point in time, if she could have explained away her actions, people might have agreed it wasn't a big deal. She really made a mistake.
Which leads us to the trial itself and the fact that Ryder did not testify. Opry feels that's a mistake.
Frankly, if she had been my client, Winona would have been on that witness stand. In any celebrity trial, and I remember very well my most recent one with James Brown, you put the celebrity on the stand because that's who the jury wants to hear.
Opry says, had Ryder testified, it could have given the jury the one thing they were looking for in all the evidence: reasonable doubt.
And Winona was the only person who could have explained that most damaging evidence, the videotape.
Does a celebrity of the caliber of Winona Ryder survive this?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Winona will do fine. I truly believe she'll do fine.
And we do want to clarify that strategy or not, if in fact Winona Ryder is innocent, the one way she can prove that is to take her case to trial, and that's what she did. Reporting live from Studio City, David Ono, ABC-7 Eyewitness News. Mark, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. It's Star Wars in real life. Laser beams may flash through the skies in future combat, and it could be sooner than you think. Eyewitness News reporter John Gregory is live in the newsroom to show us an amazing test by the U.S. Army. John.
Well, Mark, the Pentagon has been talking about weapons like this for years, and now they are demonstrating that they can work. In New Mexico, the military has a laser that may someday protect troops from incoming missiles and even cannon fire. For hundreds of years, armies have relied on artillery, big guns that can deliver a devastating blow. Modern guns like this one can propel shells for miles, but they may have met their match. A cannon of a different sort could make artillery obsolete. A laser gun, and for the first time, the U.S. military was able to destroy an artillery round in flight with it. This video shows the shell heating up as the laser hits it. Another infrared image shows the shell exploding in flight. It's called the Mobile Tactical High Energy Laser, a joint project of the U.S. government and Israel, and it's just the latest of a number of high-tech weapons that could change the way wars are fought. Earlier in the week, a Predator unmanned aircraft fired a Hellfire missile in Yemen, killing a top al-Qaeda leader. Similar missiles were fired from the drone planes in Afghanistan. And the next generation of these planes will be even more deadly. The military is experimenting with microwave weapons, which may be carried by UAVs like this one. Other weapons can knock out electronics, and lasers may also be put on the unmanned planes. A major change is occurring in how battles are fought, and artillery pieces like this one, which have been a cornerstone of combat for centuries, may soon be a thing of the past. And researchers hope to eventually make the laser cannon small enough to fit on a vehicle. Another laser project being worked on would be flown aboard a 747 jumbo jet. Live in the newsroom, John Gregory, ABC-7 Eyewitness News. Michelle, back to you.
John, thanks. Federal investigators say they have foiled a drugs for weapons plot aimed at supplying anti-aircraft missiles to the al-Qaeda terrorist network. 3 men, a U.S. citizen, and 2 Pakistani nationals are in custody in Hong Kong. They're accused of trying to trade drugs and cash to undercover agents in exchange for U.S. Stinger missiles, a shoulder-fired weapon effective against low-flying aircraft. The indictments were returned in San Diego, where the suspects allegedly hatched their drug-dealing scheme.
Some of the stuff that they were saying, it really makes my blood boil in terms of hurting Americans and how they're going to harm Americans. And if they are convicted, I would consider these people to be the lowest of the low.
The FBI also says 4 other suspects were arrested in a separate scheme to send weapons to rebels in Colombia.
There's a new terror alert tonight, this one triggered by the planned execution of a convicted killer. The State Department is warning Americans overseas may come under retaliatory attacks if a Pakistani man is executed as scheduled. Mir Aimal Kasi is to be put to death November 14th for killing 2 employees and wounding 3 others at CIA headquarters in 1993. Officials have issued a worldwide caution warning that terrorists may strike to avenge his death. Authorities say there's also a second factor, the Islamic holy month of Ramadan running through December 5th.
The search is on for 2 suspects at this hour after a shooting tonight in a Hollywood cafe. A 30-year-old man was wounded and taken to a nearby hospital, condition unknown. It happened about 10:20 p.m. inside the Studio Cafe on Hollywood Boulevard. 2 men were seen running from the scene. So far, no word from investigators on the motive for the shooting.
Now that he's won a 2nd term in office, California Governor Gray Davis is talking about the challenges that lay ahead. He wants to improve education and universal health care for children. But experts are predicting another budget shortfall that may hit $10 billion and more. Governor Davis won't rule out the prospect of new higher taxes.
I'm just not prepared to speak on that today, and we've had people working on that for the last 4 months, and I'll be in a better position to speak to that late fall, early winter.
As for defeated challenger Bill Simon, Republicans want him to challenge Senator Barbara Boxer in 2 years.
It was once the low-fare carrier high rollers could count on to get them to Las Vegas for those weekend flings. But tonight, National Airlines is out of cash, out of flights, and out of business. Eyewitness News reporter Brian Jenkins is live at LAX with the details. Brian?
Well, Michelle, for 2 years, National Airline fought the good fight to stave off creditors. Today they announced they lost that fight, and in the process nearly ended up battling with customers as thousands of them were left stranded across the country when National Airlines formally shut down its operations.
And what's going to happen is they're going to put you on standby.
I'll give you a phone number to call. They might be able to get your ticket number. Okay. It's 877.
Passengers flying National Airlines got mostly lip for service after the airline officially shut down operations around 5 p.m.
Now they're telling us we're responsible for getting home. I'm trying to go to Philadelphia. I got work tomorrow. So, I don't know.
Now, you had a ticket already?
Yeah, I had a ticket, and they told me it's tough luck. I can't even get to Philadelphia. So
you wouldn't even get another airline to honor it?
They said U.S. Air should, but if they don't, then it's on me. So sounds like I'm screwed.
But they told me there's 30 to 40 people waiting in standby for each flight, meaning that you're not going to get on the flight.
I know it's not you, but...
All right, well, don't browbeat us, man. We out of the job, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, we're over here trying to do the best we can. There's nobody talking crap. Nobody want to hear that.
Angry passengers were made even more upset when they were told there would be no refunds, only a $100 credit toward flights on other airlines.
Ain't gonna make it. $100 not gonna get you over there. So you're pretty much in a bad situation.
The final indignity for employees, removing the logos and signage from the walls. Their employer having succumbed to bankruptcy after a last-ditch $112 million financing deal fell apart. We are happy to report that at least most of the passengers we talked with were able to have their tickets honored at other airlines. Reporting live at LAX, Brian Jenkins, ABC-7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
They didn't waste any time shutting that thing down, did they? Princess Diana's butler reveals embarrassing royal secrets, including some about his former boss's lovers.
And a case of bubonic plague turns up in New York City. We have the details.
What you didn't hear Sharon Osbourne say to Barbara Walters about a couple of very famous celebrities. Plus this.
We try to do whatever our clients want. We try to provide the best service possible so they're having the greatest weekend of their lives.
Meet the Southland man who makes sure you get the VIP treatment in Vegas.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dallas Raines. The first Pacific storm of the season hits San Francisco. When will it make it here? The forecast is next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rob Fukuzaki. So where was Mike Scioscia when he was named American League Manager of the Year? We tracked him down. And do the Clippers have an answer for the answer? Highlights later in sports.
I'm Ted Koppel. Coming up on Nightline, the Republicans win Congress. The president is politically stronger than ever. But where does that leave the losers? How the landscape has changed. The view from home and abroad tonight.
Bernie Mac, Patricia Heaton, Will and Grace, and Charles Barkley. Life lessons from really funny people. Next Oprah. Tomorrow at 3 here on ABC-7.
I love my kids. I love my job. I need my music. That's why KBIG 104 is such a big part of my day. The 80s, the 90s, and today. At KBIG, they play the best upbeat music right when you need it all day long. How good is that?
The forces against you are significant.
From director Joe Carnahan.
Who are they? Why are they doing this?
To be chosen for such a thing,
It's worth the risk. 27 miles to the destination.
so what is it then?
Salvation. You tell me what's inside that case, or this rider is right here, right now.
What is the life of one man worth?
Ticker, premiering November 7th at bmwfilms.com.
Entertainment Weekly calls Far From Heaven a masterpiece. Rolling Stone raves Dennis Quaid and Julianne Moore give the performances of their careers. And Movie Line says it's transcendently moving. A visually imaginative cinematic achievement. It's one of the film events of the year. Julianne Moore, Dennis Quaid, Dennis Haysbert. Far From Heaven. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at select theaters.
Sort of like KBIG is energy for your day. When you feel good, you work better, and your day goes faster. The right upbeat music makes a difference. Madonna, NSYNC, Enrique Iglesias, Eurythmics. KBIG 104 is LA's upbeat listen at workstation.
Comedian Kathy Griffin's show on sex, life, and celebrity gossip at 4.
Health officials in New York City are trying to calm the fears of worried residents after a visiting couple came down with bubonic plague. A 53-year-old man is in critical condition. His 47-year-old wife is in stable condition. They've been hospitalized since Sunday.
They did not have plague in any form that would be spread to others. Because of that, we are confident that there is no risk to any individual.
Victims apparently caught the plague from rodents or fleas near their home in New Mexico. Around 10 to 15 cases of plague are reported each year in this country.
He was saved by the Queen, and now he's telling his story in a London tabloid. Princess Diana's former butler, Paul Burrell, was facing trial for stealing 300 personal items belonging to Diana and other royals. But the trial collapsed when Queen Elizabeth backed up his story that he was holding the items for safekeeping. Burrell tells of a mysterious warning from the Queen during a 3-hour one-on-one meeting shortly after Diana's death. He says she told him to watch out for shadowy forces at work that might resent his close ties to the royal family. Burrell is reportedly being paid $620,000 for his story. Rival tabloids that missed out in the bidding war are now bad-mouthing Burrell. One of them claims he smuggled Diana's lovers in and out of her palace.
Well, they're the hottest couple in Hollywood, but are J-Lo and Ben Affleck making wedding plans? We have the answer.
And if you're planning a big party, we'll take you to Vegas and show you how to do it first class.
And I'm George Pinocchio, live in Westwood, where Eminem's new movie 8 Mile had its big premiere. A special wrap, a special piece of jewelry, and all the red carpet bad behavior coming up.
It's one of the most volatile regions on Earth. Even U.S. troops coming under fire. So what are these American civilians doing here? Eyewitness News reporter John Gregory returns to Kuwait on the border of war. Tomorrow at 5, here on ABC-7.
You know that I love my Chili's, Chili's
with spice so nice.
There's a place that jazzes up their flame-grilled ribeye and loads their new mashed potatoes with cheddar and bacon. Want more flavor? Come to Chili's.
Many of the designer suits that we sell for $200 are made with the same quality and care as those that others sell for twice as much. Need a suit?
Men's Warehouse.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
It was the month before Christmas, and all elves were on hand to cheer Santa Claus 2, the #1 movie in the land. Yeah! #1 with the naughty, #1 with the nice, yes! #1 with the reindeer. So take our advice. See Tim Allen in the Santa Claus 2, rated G now playing.
For your love, oh, I would do anything. I would do anything.
Get a 2003 Saturn L Series at 0% APR, 0 down payment, and 0 monthly payments for 90 days. See retailer for restrictions.
We've been friends forever.
We go to school together, we travel together, we shop together.
We do everything together.
Clothes help you express like who you are and your style.
Katie and Ashley would say that I am the most stylish.
No way.
Oh, Walmart has a great selection for winter.
They're just hip, fun, and comfortable to wear.
That's really cute.
Cute. Details with the beads and stuff, it's really big right now.
And like if you can go into a store and find something that you like and it's affordable, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
This ABC7 Eyewitness newscast brought to you by Chili's.
Chili's, I love that spice. Chili's, boo boo boo, it's so nice.
We combine our famous chicken crispers, buffalo wings, and southwestern egg rolls to create the triple play appetizer. Want more flavor? Come to Chili's.
Earlier tonight, you watched on ABC's 2020 the Barbara Walters interview with Sharon Osbourne, the wife of rock star Ozzy Osbourne. What you're about to see is one clip that didn't air, like when Walters asked Sharon about what she thought of Anna Nicole Smith's reality TV show.
I think that her lawyer needs to be disbarred and thrown in a hole somewhere or in a river with lead boots on for making her do this. And he's probably one of the most despicable people I think I've ever seen on TV.
Can't say you don't give your opinion, Sharon.
But it's true.
She also targeted pop singer Sting, calling him arrogant and precocious.
Las Vegas is a wildly popular spot for bachelor and bachelorette parties, but who has the time to plan that kind of events?
Eyewitness News anchor Philip Palmer shows us how you can get some help and the VIP treatment in Vegas.
A weekend in Las Vegas can be quite memorable, from nightclubs to fine dining to, of course, gambling. But who wants to organize a gathering of friends from all across the country? The guys from BachelorBlowout.com.
We were sitting on the beach in Manhattan Beach. We love coming to Vegas, and we thought, how can we build a business based around going to Vegas?
2 years ago, Chris Schultz and a friend began making connections in Las Vegas and started BachelorBlowout.com, a business that can organize any type of party with whatever Vegas has to offer.
And the customer doesn't have to do a thing but show up.
That's right.
Hello, my beautiful girls.
The party planner calls us, makes one phone call, or logs onto the internet, logs onto our website. We build all the packages through that, and we go from there, and we take care of all the rest.
It's limos, it's beating, a line will be a mile long. We get to the front of the line, never wait in line, never pay. It's nothing but VIP treatment.
These women from Indiana, Florida, Georgia, Arizona, and California traveled the Strip in style.
Stay tuned. Having a great time!
The bachelorette party experienced Vegas nightlife at the popular Ghost Bar and continued with a suite above the crowded dance floor at the club Rain. But BachelorBlowout.com also plans the more sedate activities, like tea times for golf tournaments, or even a day at the spa.
And this is a very special weekend. Obviously, the wedding is probably your most important day, but your next most important day is going to be your last weekend of freedom. And so all of our clients have the best time. VIP access to the clubs is important, you know, whether it's hooking them up with hotels, limos, golf, spa. We try to do whatever our clients want. We try to provide the best service possible so they're having the greatest weekend of their lives.
And for these women, it was a thrill to be in Las Vegas without worrying about an itinerary.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Philip Palmer, ABC-7 Eyewitness News.
We hope the weather's nice in Vegas.
Did you see Philip? That's Philip's story, isn't it? He's getting ready. He's just planning it just in case something good happens. We have some rain on the way. It's already raining just west of San Francisco out over the water now. This is the first storm of the season for the Northern Sierra, and I'm afraid for the mountains of Southern California, we're not getting a lot of snow out of this one. It's just going to be too warm.